Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2. Oh, I love the old gags. Hi, my name is Mark, and I live in Bill. Bill is, I call her Bill because she's an ex-Old Bill police riot bus from Devon and Cornwall Constabulary, Mark 7 Jumbo Transit, which is converted by me and a good friend, who I'll tell you about another time, into my home. I've lived in her for 2.5 years. I've been living in vans for about 5 years. So I call her Bill. Me, I follow a vegan diet. I'm a veteran, 20 odd years in the British Army, and I've lived full time on a van, which I think is throwing a lot of V's at Christendom. This channel is to document my personal pilgrimage back to Romania, Bulgaria and Albania. I don't know if anybody, some of you aren't old enough, but those that are will remember when Gorbachev brought the Iron Curtain down and Ceausescu got put to the wall. The horrors about the Romanian orphanages came to life. I was stationed in North Germany at the time, and a shout went out on BFBS, British Forces Broadcasting, the Forces Radio Network, asking for people to get involved. So I did. I went down several times, and in between a couple of the trips, it came to light that Enver Hodges had passed in Albania, and the borders were opening. So I said, let's see if we can get in there. And we went to the military, told them what we wanted to do, went all the way out to the Foreign Office and high up the chain, came back, they said yes, but we have to have a security briefing before we go. So we had a security briefing. They didn't tell us a lot because none of them had been there for a long time. And after we'd led a convoy down into Romania, me and two other guys headed south through Bulgaria into Greece and then into Romania. We went that way. We couldn't cross the Yugoslavia as it was collapsing and sliding into war, and we were told not to, really. So we went to Bulgaria, went to Sofia, went to one of the what was designated a blind home. Basically it was a Starling-esque block of flats, which were normally about 5 floors high, 4 flats on each floor. Seen them all over Eastern Europe, standard build. But this one didn't have any lights in it because it was for the blind people. So I put lights in. But anyway, from there we went on down to Thessalonica in Greece, went to the consulate, confirmed we could still go in, then went up to Albania, crossed the border, can't remember the name of the place, but the first place we went to was Saranda. So I was probably one of the first Western aid workers, freelance Western aid workers, to stand on the beach at Saranda looking at Corfu, and proved we could get in, and came back and started sorting some stuff out. Like I said, I was stationed in the British Army in North Germany, Hereford actually, and if any of you guys out there came with me, please get in touch, or say hi. So that was the trip, and what I'm doing now is going to try and go back there and hopefully find that some of these places have gone. Most of these places have gone. My route this time is I'm Belgium now. Came over from Borisland into Calais and then to Ypres. Spent a couple of days in Ypres. More on that in another video. I'm on my way to Maastricht. I was stationed there for about 5 years, so we're going to have a little nosy around for a couple of days, and then cut across Germany, heading basically towards Prague in the Czech Republic. I don't plan on going into the city. I don't do cities well. and then through this Slovakia, a corner of Hungary, and then into Romania near Satamara, which is one of the places we did some stuff. Hold on, glasses, check my notes. Yeah, in those trips I saw, heard and smelt things that are burnt into my brain, and I want to really kind of go and close the book. The route we used to take from northern Germany was down to Austria, stopped at Vienna at a guest house that had a big parking space, and then through Hungary into Romania. And I used to equate it to time travel, because you'd come from the upland to the west. As you crossed Austria, it got noticeably poorer the more east you got. And then into Hungary, which was poorer again, and then into Romania. Hungary was like going back 20 years, Romania was like going back 30 years. Even the horse and carts were more dilapidated. Quite sunny. And that was our old route. Check again. So this is what I'm documenting. I'm putting this on YouTube. I post on my Instagram. I'm going to try and post my location most days and a poem. And I also got a Facebook channel, Mark Stanton. Facebook page, Mark Stanton. So what do I do when I'm living in a van? Well, I wildlife watch. I go to the wild places, the quiet places. I draw badly, and I write poetry. So I'm going to read you a poem, what I wrote. See, I told you like the old gags. And hopefully I'll give you a new one every time I broadcast. This one is called Love and Friend. Lost words. We have lost these words to the fluid of overuse. We must claim them back. Love is lost until you learn it, earn it, or spurn it. Not lust, passion, or infatuation, but care and dare. Love should be deep, not neat. There are many holes where love used to be. Love should extend, like friend. Don't start to be a friend unless you're happy with the responsibility, as there are many holes where friends used to be. Some have gone on, some have gone wrong, some have outgrown. Maybe it's not meant to be, but being a friend carries responsibility. It's not always been, but now, if I call you friend, if I say I love you, I mean it. I'll try again in a week. Happy travels.